I'm Joe Padula.
And I'm Stephanie Miller.
And this is the local news you need to know. Hey, thanks for joining us. Wake up! Make sure to hit that like button, share this video, subscribe to the channel, comment with your thoughts. And hey, if you're on Facebook, send some stars. What's up, Stephanie Miller?
Oh, not much this morning. Just trying to wake up still, I think.
Main Street, Clarksville.
Yes, Main Street, Clarksville. Under the Main Street Media, Tennessee. Of course, again, your local paper.
Great broadcaster. Tell us about the shows that you're involved with.
So right now I have a Monday through Friday show, mornings on Main Street. We go up at 10 o'clock in the morning and end at 10:30. And then at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, every Thursday, we drop This Week in Clarksville. You'll find it at Main Street Clarksville's Facebook page, social media, and our website.
Give a little tease about your show today.
Today, for Mornings on Main Street, we are taking a look at two of the other shows that we have online. So one is with Devin O'Day, and then the other is Main Street Sports Today. So we'll be talking with those individuals, that is Chris Yao and Mo. They're going to share with us their connection and why they do the show that they do. We also have a piece from Sweet Charlotte. It is National Popcorn Day, if you didn't know, but Sweet Charlotte's in Charlotte, Tennessee. Great popcorn there and other sweets, as well as breakfast and lunch. And then This Week in Clarksville, we have a look at the glamping place, the mail room.
The glamping place.
Yes, Dar Place. Yes,
absolutely.
Dar. He has a glamping site right here in Clarksville. It's beautiful.
Let me
it's
some Dar.
Secluded. He's phenomenal. And you can go horseback riding while you're out there.
Right here in Clarksville.
Right, that's right. And then the mail room, I sat down with Wes Cunningham, and then I also talked with Officer Lawrence about the Clarksville Citizens Police Academy.
Hey, check out the link is in this video description. And Stephanie Miller got towed.
I did.
Why?
Because I had my parking pass covered with a bill that I was going to pay.
That's a lie. Come on.
No,
that's
it's
a
true
lie.
story.
Listen, just be honest. What happened?
That is it.
Listen, I got towed, okay? Milan towed me.
Same.
Okay?
Same.
Oh,
yes.
Leo, what are you doing?
I have a...
Stop towing us.
We have an office up there, and again, it was my fault. I had it covered. I need to apologize to their front desk ladies that were there when I walked in to ask, who is your towing service? Because again, it's just the inconvenience.
That towing company makes bank.
Oh, $150.
On Milan alone.
$150. My car was there, maybe 50.
That
maybe
downtown parking region. I was doing a gig. It was at Clarksville Collection, formerly known as Journey's Eye Studio. They were doing Journey's Eye Live. It was a music thing, and you know, I produced the music and everything. Well, I'm not the musician and everything, but I'm making sure it sounds good. So, boom, I get there. I was running late from one gig to another, and then the gig's over, and boom, my car's gone.
It's the worst feeling when you walk out and you're like, I know I parked here.
Yes.
Where's my car?
I caught the guy hooking it up.
Oh, lucky you.
No, I had to drive with him.
Oh.
Right. He goes, listen, I still got to take it. I go, can I get a ride? Right.
That stinks. But, you know, they have a job to do, so it's not their fault. So if you ever have your car towed, just know they're working too.
Yeah, I know. I was very nice to him.
But
very
dang.
nice. You got it, baby. All right, Stephanie, let's take a look at the, Main Street, Clarksville. Go check them out. All the good stuff. And there's Stephanie Miller. Look at her go.
Bald eagle and the best times.
This was last week?
This was yesterday.
Oh, yesterday.
A little bit later, we're going to visit Trifecta Fitness in Clarksville. We're going to start looking at some fun workouts and fitness facilities that you can join or take part in. You
got good arms. Can you flex for the camera?
They're covered today.
Oh, yeah.
Get a little healthier, to build a little muscle, and to gain a little stamina. And then we're going...
Yeah, very good stuff. Very good stuff.
Thank you so much. And guys, if I'm looking for other workout facilities in Middle Tennessee, I will drive to Murfreesboro, Nashville, wherever you are. If you have a workout facility, please email me at smiller@mainstreetmediatn.com.
That's a mistake.
What?
That's a mistake.
What's a mistake?
These guys are going to be sending you all these emails now.
As long as they're sending me their workout facilities and where to go, and I'd love to do.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Should I not have done
No. Hey, strong hunks, send me information to see you.
Women, you too.
Boy, good luck. All right, here we go, Stephanie.
Okay.
School bus driver crisis. How Clarksville, Montgomery County solved it.
I like that.
ClarksvilleNow.com. Not the biggest fan, but hey, let's go to it. Amid an ongoing national shortage of school bus drivers, the Clarksville Montgomery County school system has gone from crisis to coasting in 1 year. Tell me more, Stephanie Miller.
So the CMCSS had 26 open bus routes and a major shortage of the drivers. So today, which would have been yesterday, CMCSS has 230 drivers covering 243 bus routes. That leaves 13 open, which is half the number CMCSS was contending with last year. Operations director says that the school board at Tuesday night's meeting, she said that then plus 12 more drivers are in training to begin their routes in the next few weeks.
Listen,
and 3 new hires are pending background checks. That's awesome to hear.
You could never pay me enough to be a school bus driver with these hooligans.
You have some really good, nice kids out there, but there are some that are a little disruptive.
Ever see the movie Billy Madison with Adam Sandler? Chris Farley was the bus driver in that. I totally understand his pain. Or at least back then.
I loved my bus driver, Roger Heath.
Shout out to Roger Heath.
In White Bluff.
Oh, God. Having every round fully staffed is the goal. This is coming from Brumbley, okay? We're not there yet, but we do have reason to be excited. Yeah, good.
That is great to hear.
Yeah. Driver pay and training. Oh, how much? How much is it? Look at this. Okay, maybe you can pay me enough. Right. The board raising driver pay $16.27 an hour to over $19.59 an hour, while also moving them from 5 hours per day to 6 hours per day. Yo, okay, maybe I'll do it. Do you need a CDL? Oh, I think you do. Okay, yes. Required commercial driver's license, CDL, pays the trainees $10 an hour. Okay. Student behavior. Now we're talking. Okay. So what's up, Bill? Bill, Chris, hanging out with us in the chats here. Me either. I would lose my mind. I would probably steal the kids' lunches. Do they still carry lunches?
Some do, I would think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
bring a Twinkie. Drop it in the...
a Twinkie. The second major problem for retention has been drivers quitting because student behavior. Of the drivers who resigned last year, 16% did so because of stress from student behavior on the buses. You know what? I would have quit when they that whole mask mandate thing. Mm-hmm. I would have quit over that.
What did you have?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'd be like, you're going to make me wear this? Why aren't you making me take vitamins? Do you know what I mean?
I do. I get that.
Right. I'll tell you what, we won't get into it.
Some of the drivers, this is a labor of love for them. Like, they actually love being bus drivers and hauling your children to and from school and home. But again, when those behavior issues are addressed, sometimes from what we see and continue to hear, parents do say, well, not my child.
I would put a camera.
My heart goes out. Yes, 100%.
Mm-hmm. I would put a camera, a GoPro, and then I would upload it to YouTube.
A lot of buses have cameras, which is good.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, moving forward, Stephanie Miller. You know these two.
I do. That's Jeff and Kimberly Bornstein.
And magicians to bring award-winning magic show.
Phenomenal people, too. Good,
to the Roxy.
Awesome individuals.
For VD.
Mm-hmm. I bought my tickets last night.
I don't like that Valentine's Day is initialed VD.
Why?
Because when you say VD, you think of venereal disease. Right?
You think of that.
All right, so Stephanie, tell us about this award-winning Nashville Magicians.
Okay, so Jeff and Kimberly, they're bringing their magic show, Romancing the Mind, to the Roxy Regional Theater. Again, Valentine's Day. That is on a Tuesday.
Are they married?
They are married.
Damn it. Okay, go
on. The dynamic duo of deception. They create impossible memories that you'll never forget. Now, Jeff and Kimberly, they were most recently featured in the international hit television show Masters of Illusion. Audiences at Clarksville's oldest professional theater will be baffled and amazed as Kimberly plucks thoughts from even the most sophisticated minds as easily as if they were grapes on a vine. And I'm telling you, she's good. I saw them for the first time I interviewed them.
Oh, I bet she's good.
At the Customs House Museum and Cultural Center. And then my husband and I went, and a friend of mine went to one of their shows. And they're amazing. They've done work at Magic Castle.
Do you know if their
LA.
Relationship is on the rocks?
It is not. They are in love.
Damn it.
They have a beautiful, beautiful connection.
Okay, whatever. Go see them at the Roxy.
And they also perform sometimes at House of Cards in Nashville.
Hey, can we get a new seat in the Roxy?
A new what?
Can we get a new seat?
A new seat?
A new seat in the Roxy?
What do you mean?
Like a new chair.
Are they old?
How about an upgrade? Don't get me wrong. I love the arts. I love the Roxy. Mm-hmm. But you know the Roxy gets like $18,000 a month from the city, our tax dollars.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Right. I would like to see a new seat in there.
I could see that.
No,
Well,
I get
mean,
it. When you bring in talent like this, I get where some of it's going. But yeah, get a new seat.
I was just there.
And fix the X on your sign.
Oh,
Okay? I don't want to be going to the Roy anymore. Okay? I want to go to the Roxy. Do you know what I mean?
I do. I get it.
$18,000 a month from City Textiles.
I'll take the seats, but yeah, fix the X.
Yeah, fix the sign. Yeah, I want to go to the Roxy, not the Roy.
Speaking of the Roxy, the Vagina Monologues, they still had a couple tickets left on their Sunday show.
That's a stupid one. Don't go see that.
It's good. I took my mother a couple years ago. We had a great time.
It's so sexist. It's anti-man. Right? Isn't it?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, come on.
No, I thought
The Vagina Monologues?
phenomenal.
All right. I'm going to start the penis monologues.
Oh, God.
Okay?
We get enough of that
I think
every
they had
day.
that, right?
We have enough every day.
Yeah. I'm doing the penis monologues.
We don't want that.
I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that. All right. Moving forward. So a new bill would designate pumpkin pie as the official symbol of Tennessee.
No kidding.
This is so stupid.
I do like pumpkin pie.
Why do we need an official
I don't know
symbol
that.
to be pumpkin pie? Well, the East Tennessee representative would like to add to the list of official state symbols this legislative session and make pumpkin pie a symbol of the state of Tennessee. What does Rep. Lowell Russell, the Republican from Vonora, say?
Well, he says the desserts as an iconic American delicacy and a true American classic. It is the most appropriate that we select the delicious and wholesome pumpkin pie as a symbol of the volunteer state.
Okay.
It would officially designate, again, pumpkin pie as our symbol.
All right. So, hey, there you go. Maybe pumpkin pie.
I feel like there are so many other things that we need to be working on. But, again,
What's your favorite pie?
Favorite pie?
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends on the day. Depends on the mood. I like cherry. I like apple, pumpkin, pecan, chest pie if it's done
Wait,
right.
is it pecan or pecan?
Pecan
Is it?
pie, yes. You eat pecans, maybe,
Uh-huh.
but
I call it pecan.
you do not.
Yeah, pecan pie.
Pecan pie?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Right. My favorite pie is
It's kind of like the
poontang.
bus driver my husband and I had at Disney. We went to Orlando to go to Disney
You're right.
and then to Universal. And the bus driver kept saying Epcot, not Epcot.
Epcot.
Epcot, but he said
Yeah.
Epcot.
Epcot.
Yep. He was like, we're on our way to Epcot. And we're like, what? Where?
He did that on purpose.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, right.
But it was cute.
Let's see what we got here. Okay, so Clarksville pedestrians, okay, taking their life in their own hands to cross a busy street. You ain't kidding. There's some rough spots out here. Fort Campbell, Wilma Rudolph Boulevard, crossing these streets. I get it. It's tough because not a lot of crosswalks out there. But here, let's take a look at what WKRN has to say. All right.
Waited for the light to turn red. It turned red. I tried to cross. She hit me pretty hard.
Andrew Moe says he was hit by a woman driving while on her phone.
They asked me, did I need any
Do you see what B-roll footage they used? What area?
assistance? I'm like,
Andrew Moe says he was hit by a woman
This is
driving while
this is probably the worst part of Clarksville right here too.
So busy.
You see this hotel? This is like where so much meth and crack is being sold or used allegedly. I hear tell. Okay, I hear tell. This is in Providence area.
on her phone.
they asked me, did I need any assistance? I'm like, no, I'm good. As long as I can get up and walk away from the scene,
What's up, Anita?
I'm fine.
But someone who
Good morning.
couldn't get up and walk away, his friend, 55-year-old James Nickel, who died on November 18th while crossing Providence to get to the shelter.
It's very difficult because when you lose a friend, you feel like you lose all your whole family.
And it's a problem Mana Cafe's chief operating officer sees frequently.
When they get to the exterior of our Mana property, they, literally sometimes they're taking their life in their own hands to step across the street.
Mana Cafe does great work.
Amazing work.
Losing Kenny York was a big loss to this community.
It was.
All right, this guy's good luck to you and your team.
Well, Ken Shipley, they were very good friends. They were very close
Yeah,
friends.
right.
But between Ken and then Kenny's wife,
Yeah.
they're still doing amazing things and continuing Kenny's mission and his goal of what he wanted to help those who need it.
Yeah, I love me some Mana.
Yeah, same.
As Clarksville continues to grow, so does the number of pedestrians getting hit.
True that.
Just last year, 65 pedestrians were hit, including 4 people who died.
Look at this number. But in 2018, 6 fatal. Look at, interesting.
It's a problem Mayor Joe Pitts is working to fix through his Transportation 2020 Plus plan. The $432 million project aims to keep up with Clarksville's population, predicted to grow by 40% over the next 20 years. It aims.
And here's the thing, too, okay? I've heard people say, okay, just put in concrete meridians, a divider in the middle of the road. They're just going to hop them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. They're just going to hop them. It's a tough solution for this.
My thing is if there's a red light, freaking stop.
Yeah.
If you stop running through the red lights. That we see it all the time, not just here in Clarksville. I mean, this is everywhere. I know we're all busy. We all have places to go. Freaking stop.
Yeah, but of course they got the cameras that go off and capture your license plate. Of course that's going to prevent it.
Well, not at every one.
Listen, those things don't work anyway.
Stop at stop signs. I know this, but again, it's just, I don't know. Think if that's your loved one or maybe your son or daughter or a family member trying to cross the street to get to Austin Peay State University. Or,
I haven't got sent one thing yet, and I know I've ran through them. Because I was testing your theory. Right. That's why I did it. It was for you.
For me.
Yeah. But I haven't got one thing in the mail saying, hey, we captured your license plate. You owe us $40 or whatever.
I've had one once. It was, I want to say about 5 years ago, and I forgot the town. I think I was going through Bowling Green.
Well, you get your car towed all the time, so don't worry.
Just one time. But again, and I'm not, I'm guilty of going through the yellow lights. And I think there's been twice that I've hit red lights as they've turned red. And even myself, I'm like, you know what? When you see yellow, just stop. Just, wait for the light.
You know what I can't stand?
What's that?
Okay, so Clarksville, growing city. Montgomery County, we have 250,000 people, 250,000 people here.
And they're still coming.
Okay, yeah, they are. Come on in, and we're all about it. If you want to move here, check out Blue Cord Realty, bluecordclarksville.com. Shameless plug. But, so, nonetheless, here's the thing. When I'm driving down these multiple lane roads, I can't stand when someone's trying to make a left and one lane decides to stop and play traffic director. No, you're not a trained traffic director. You have no control over the other lanes that are still moving forward. That's another thing, too. But back to the story. Sorry. All right, let me get off my soapbox.
To improve and add new roads while also adding crosswalks, bike lanes, and sidewalks.
The Transportation 2020 plan is just basically a plan to let folks know here's what we're trying to do. It's fluid because it's going to change, and it does change literally year to year because the growth of our city is happening in every quadrant of our city.
True that,
He says one special priority is adding walkability around subdivisions so students and their parents can access schools without having to drive. Although the city can continue to add infrastructure, Mayor Pitt's biggest message for pedestrians is to use it.
It's our major state thoroughfares that are seeing most of the pedestrian accidents. So please, if you're driving those roads, pay attention. And if you're walking, please go to a signalized intersection.
And it takes all of us. I mean, it takes those walking to, look and make sure and double check and triple check. It takes, drivers. It takes all of us working together to, cut down on those getting hurt by being hit and those being killed.
Plus also, stop wearing all black. Okay?
At night,
please.
Yes, please. Yeah,
and I get it.
Reflective.
Yeah, get a PT belt. All right? I hear you. Why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side. I get it. But I think the chicken was wearing a PT belt. Reflective.
Maybe that's actually some donations that we could make to maybe Mana Cafe to help.
I was going to say that.
May not be able to buy that.
Yeah. I was about to say that.
Were you? Well, I took it from you, but maybe we could start donating some reflective pieces, and then that would help them out.
Such a jerk.
It's because I beat you to it.
Yeah, I know. You're so smart. All right, here we go. Clarksville, a double murder, cold case trial, day 2.
And she has more. Shooting his elderly parents in 2010. Today, day 2 of his trial in Clarksville. News 2's Nikki McGee has been following this case very closely for us, and she has more on the testimony today.
Yeah, Mark, well, evidence. That's what the prosecution...
I like Nikki, by the way.
Of course you do.
Why?
I love the green
What do you
dress.
mean, of course?
I love the green.
Yeah, me too. Green with envy is the saying.
...has been working to nail down today. They've been taking the jury piece by piece.
And look, I don't think she has a ring on the finger.
I'm not seeing it.
Right? Nikki, how you doing? All right, sorry.
Every piece of that crime scene. We're seeing never-before-seen photos from inside the house. Some highlights, bleach bottles that were found that appeared to be only about a third of the way full. Also, 25 caliber shell casings discovered.
Look
one
at
in
that.
William Campbell's bedroom near
Did you
his
see that?
body. One in
Stephen King is here in Clarksville. That's fantastic. I'm not the biggest fan of his like politics or whatever, but I'm a big fan of his work. I loved Misery, right? That was him.
Misery was good, yeah.
Yeah. James Caan, right? And what's her name? Kathy Bates.
Yes.
Yeah. Crazy wackadoo. Just who I seem to date.
William Campbell's bedroom near his body, the other in Ina's bedroom near her body. There were also 2 boxes of the same caliber ammunition found in the house, the prosecution says, with bullets missing. Finally, a notebook that appears to be a medication log, the prosecution trying to show the logging stopped hours before these murders.
How can this happen? This alleged incident, whatever, in 2010, 13 years ago. Why is there still a trial today?
I wish I had an answer for that.
Yeah. I mean, WKRN, yeah. So Roger, William Roger Campbell. Roger Campbell is charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder after his parents, William Bill Campbell and Ina Campbell, both in their 80s, were found shot to death in their home January 2010. So the The prosecution laid out photos. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Had witness open evidence bags, right? So,
it's a long time to.
I don't know. So stay tuned, okay? The trial is set to resume Thursday. It's going on right now.
Right now, this morning. Started at 8:30.
Yo, let's go. Let's ask him. Let's ask him.
Why is this taking so long?
Yes. Why is this now? Hello? Sorry. All right. Moving forward. Oh, boy. I want to go over this one where a woman says men tried to get her to pay for work on her home that she didn't ask for. This is a heads up, people. Heads up. I'm on Fox 17, WZTV.
Accused of targeting area seniors. That 86-year-old East Nashville woman says they tried to...
It's always the seniors. They're so gullible.
Jinx.
Nobody does jinx anymore.
I do. I just did.
All right.
But no, it's sad they are. They are targeted either in person, over the phone.
Yeah. They get a text message saying, hey, you owe us money. And they click the link. I know.
Well, hopefully stories like this will continue to show them don't fall victim to that. You know, and maybe family members talk to the seniors in your life.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Get her to pay big money for work they didn't do. Fox 17 News' Peyton Muse is at Metro Police Department's East Precinct tonight with why this could have been so much worse.
Do you think she's texting someone?
No, she has her script on her phone.
Oh, you think? Okay, you think it's notes?
Yes.
It's not this youth being rude.
No, your scripts are on your phone.
Like when you go out on a date with a girl and she's texting, and you're at the table and you're like, "What are you doing?" You don't think that's her?
Maybe you're boring.
Okay.
No.
Oh, it's never happened to me. I'm just.
No, those are her scripts. I used to use my phone all the time.
Okay, good call. What's up, Bill, Chris, Ashley? Woo.
Scott, the victim tells us 2 men showed up to her house and tried to get her to pay.
I'm sorry. We'll get to the story in a minute. Look at that hair. It looks like she just had a good time.
Remember how windy it was last night?
Yeah, I hear you, but
bobby pins do help.
Like, look, it looks like she just she should be smoking a cigarette. Do you know what I mean? Yes, look at her. She should be like this. Was it good for you? Right. Okay, moving forward.
$200 because they said that a relative worked on the roof of her home and it was due for some work.
Blanche Burnett says when she came home from a doctor's appointment on January 5th, 2 men approached her about fixing her roof.
But I told him from the beginning I couldn't pay him. I told him, first thing I told him, you can look at my roof if that's what you want to do. But
the ears, do they just keep growing?
As you get older?
Yeah. Is that the thing?
Well, that your skin gets loose when you wear earrings. It does.
Yeah.
The earrings help.
Don't wear earrings then, right? And hey, Blanche, I'm not picking on you. I love you. I mean, I think you're gorgeous.
But I said, nothing wrong with my roof.
What's up, Chris? How you doing?
Despite the 86-year-old's warning about not being able to pay, she says the men sprayed something on the shingles, turning some from brown to black. Then they demanded she pay them $3,200.
Well, naturally, you're afraid of them. You don't know them. But I'm pretty strong. I try to keep my wits at me.
That's when her daughter, Yvonne Gaskin, says she arrived at the home.
I left, did an errand real fast, and came back.
This family loves earrings.
I love those butterfly earrings.
All right, they love, and look, she's a Nashville original, by the way, in case you didn't know. Chris early in the comments, I love it, talking about our reporter friend.
Do you guys know how hard it is for them? Like, I'm just, again, I have to get on it.
No, I hear you.
Because,
you're
again,
from the industry.
Well, they start their day early, and again, you look so fresh in the morning, and by the end of the day, especially 6 o'clock news, 10 o'clock news.
She looked great.
She did look great.
Right.
But again, it is really hard to keep that all together. No, stop that. No.
Ashtray on the chest. Right.
She is out there busting her butt
I
to
know.
get these stories to share.
She's busting more than her butt. Okay.
By this time, Mom was outside, and the look on her face was as though she was scared. And so
you do feel frightened with somebody like that.
Once Gaskin stepped in, she says the men quickly changed their tone.
Hold on, look at her profile. She is a cutie, right? Sorry.
Important information to get out.
Yeah, you know what? You're absolutely right. Never mind. Moving forward.
Quickly changed their tone.
And he come running down toward me saying, "Can I help you?" And I said, "No, sir, I live here. This is my mother's house."
The men ended up leaving empty-handed.
I'm glad the daughter got there. But what if the daughter wasn't there?
More of an, it's an intimidation. It's
absolutely
threatening. It's I think they target our elderly.
I think it's easy.
Blanche Burnett says she.
I think from what I understand, one of the guys was allergic to butterflies, and he saw the earrings. He's like, "I gotta go." Okay.
Security cameras doing whatever she can to track these men
cameras.
down.
Yes. There she is. Look at her. Look, now the wind's blowing. She looks like the cover of a novel.
The two women made a police report just in case, so that they could go on the record in case that there is a lawsuit. Reporting live in East Nashville, Peyton Muse, Fox 17 News, your Code Red.
Look at her. She is all about it. I'm going to follow her on Twitter.
That wind was fierce. It is fierce.
Biff
and
Chris,
she's thinking in the middle of this, she's thinking, this wind is frustrating.
No.
I need to get that. Yes, she is. 100. No. I've been there so many times, and you're like, my hair's a mess, and I know.
I'm telling you, she just had a good time, and good for her.
Not. Shame on you.
Good for her.
She's had a long day.
Yeah, I'm sure she had something long. Right. Biff, Chris, Ashley, on another note, thanks
for having
you guys. A show this morning. It makes this retirement virtual meeting a lot better. Sorry, your virtual meeting sucks. But yeah, Peyton Muse. I'm going to start following her on
Thank you
Twitter.
for sharing that report, Peyton. Thank you.
Thank you, Peyton. Very much so.
We start with...
what are you like when I'm not here? I feel like I kind of tame you a little bit or help to.
No, actually, I'm very polite when you're not here.
No, it's just me.
It's you. Tennessee bills would create temporary sales tax holidays on groceries. I'm already paying too much at the grocery store. It's crazy.
The eggs.
Yo, the eggs. Enough.
Oh my God, right.
Enough.
I cry every time.
So 2 Tennessee bills are up for consideration in the General Assembly. It would create sales tax holidays for seniors and Tennesseans as a whole. And Stephanie Miller, can you tell me about the State Bill 0209, House Bill 0256?
So that took place during August. Under the new bill, food and food ingredients would be exempt from taxes from August 1st, 2023 through September 30th, 2023. And then under the 2022 grocery tax exemption, food items and ingredients were defined as liquid, concentrated, solid, frozen, dried, or dehydrated substances that are sold to be ingested or chewed by humans and are consumed for their taste and nutritional value.
What does it not include?
It does not include alcoholic beverages, tobacco, candy, dietary supplements, and prepared food. But again, what a little bit of relief.
I guess so, yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Just it's crazy.
Something's better than nothing.
And the second bill under consideration, HB 243, sponsored by Representative Michael Hale, the Republican from Smithville.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the bill, what would it create?
This one would create another sales tax holiday on food and food items for Tennesseans age 70 or older. And the tax-free event would run from July 1st, 2023 through September 30th.
Well, that'd be good because they got to pay those people to fix their roofs, right? They gotta buy their kids butterfly earrings for.
I like those earrings.
No,
my mother
were
collected
great.
butterflies.
I love butterflies. Both bills would go into effect July 1st if passed. I think it's gonna get passed, probably, especially when you got old people involved. You gotta, right? So, all right, moving forward. This story, Stephanie, the Laverne police. All right, you think? I got the mouth. All right? This girl has got a mouth. And all of these officers know it. What? Chris Early said, thank you, Stephanie Miller, for coming in early to deal with Joe.
You're welcome.
Do you know much about this story?
I did read through it this morning.
Uh-huh. Yo.
Wow. I mean, just
So the night shift, working on the night shift, right? And this young Megan here, okay, who I feel personally gets hotter every day.
I'm just embarrassed for it's hard when something.
Oh, it's hard?
I need to choose my words correctly.
On WSMV 4 at 4, personnel records show 5 of the 8 officers caught up in a sex scandal with the Laverne Police Department had prior disciplinary action taken against them. We've combed through the files, and our Courtney Allen has a
bad cops. Bad.
closer look at how those officers got in trouble in the past.
The disciplinary action ranges from written reprimands to suspensions. Ultimately, the most recent sexual misconduct investigation resulted in 5 officers fired and 3 suspended. It's a sex scandal making national headlines. An internal investigation uncovering several Laverne police officers having sex with each other, some while on the job and on city property. For many of the 8 officers involved in this investigation,
why did this news station use this sex music for the reporting?
That's all you. That's all you, Joe.
WSMV4 obtained the personnel files for each of
the
the 5 fired officers.
Here's the thing.
And 3
all right.
that were suspended.
Here's why it made the news, okay, and why it went national. Yes, there is this, you know, right, where the naughty is involved, and that's, oh my God, right, because they say it, sex sells. But I mean, and people go, who cares? Who cares? Well, they're getting paid by public money, and they were doing the so-sos in the public, in the police gym and the police office on the night shift
while working.
Right, while working. Right. What you guys do in your personal life?
Do whatever you want.
Do it.
But not on.
Yeah.
When you're working, when you're being hired to, you know, serve and protect a city.
Fired. Wow. Hey, maybe it's racial because of the men. All the white dudes stayed. I don't know. But yeah, that's your Laverne, Tennessee update. Stephanie, what do you got?
Talk about sustainable.
Once again, your show today.
Mornings on Main Street at 10 o'clock. We will be looking at some of the other shows that we have. One with Devin O'Day, another one with a sports show that we have. I want to just introduce you to the host. And, of course, we have some highlights from our papers. We have 12 papers, 12 counties that we cover. And just look forward to sharing all that information.
I love the fact that you're a professional broadcaster.
Thanks.
Okay, and I try and throw you off your tracks, but you're so damn good, and you stay the course. You're exactly what this city needs.
You're very sweet to say that. Thank you so much.
That's what it is.
I just love sharing and talking, and you know, I tend to talk a lot. So
yeah, you do.
But I don't know. You get to meet some really interesting and fun and beautiful people.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
So again, anyone out there, if you have a story or know someone doing big things, cool business, a great restaurant, I'd love to highlight, you know, anything and everything.
What's the best way people can reach you, especially if they're dudes that are working out and want you to show up at their gym?
Fitness facilities, I would love to reach out to you, talk about workouts and what people can get involved in. Again, we all try to, pick up a new workout here and there. So I have I was with Pure Barre, did a little interview with them. That'll be coming up next week on Mornings on Main Street. But anyone can reach out to me through my email, smiller@mainstreetmediatn.com.
I love it. I love it.
So.
You rock. You're a rock star.
Thank
I can't wait
My
to
cheeks are hot.
No comment. No comment. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I look forward to your show.
Thanks, Joe.
Later today and every day.
Joe, thanks for making this. Again, Joe's great. Morning and the afternoons, making it fun. Again, he's really good on picking up controversial conversations and getting information out there. So, Joe, thanks.
Yeah, I don't like to stir the pot or anything, but
Yeah, he does.
Hey, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe to these channels, and we'll see you next time. I'm Joe Padula.
I'm Stephanie Miller. Have an amazing day, you guys.
And this is the local news that you need to know. Absolutely.